I know when I first got into ICE, my supervisor had like let me know like, hey, we've had guys get grabbed by other officers, be it like local police or other ICE officers, just assuming they're a detainee based on how they look like. So he's like, stick close to me if you ever go like deep south or any of those weird facilities.
So you're Hispanic and Native American. Can you tell us a little bit about the racism that you did face?
So the discrimination kind of came when I was visiting Charlotte office, which wasn't my home office. I was the sole officer that people were kind of like focusing in on with making jokes or just making out random comments. Like I had one recruit come up to me and be like, hey, I bet I could take you in jiu-jitsu out of random. And I just had another white officer point directly at me like, hey, get his brown ass in line with the other detainees. I literally turned and looked at him and I literally just like lift up my hoodie to show my credentials, my ID, like, hey, I'm not a detainee. And that's where it kind of dawned on me, like, oh, these guys kind of have something against individuals of colors, or at least a few of their staff members do.
Despite
I know when
Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, before I start, all praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well and taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations unto the brothers pushing his word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom. And in today's lesson, man, I want to be going over the video I just played. All right, going into how you Jakes, you Israelites, which consists of you so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans. All right, hey, you Israelites, okay, just don't get it, man. All right, you Israelites will continue to believe that the enemy, all right, these other nations, starting with the main one, which would be who? Esau, Edom, the so-called self-proclaimed white man. All right, and he's not white. Okay, he's red. Okay, but nevertheless, our people, the Israelites, continue to believe that Esau loves you, man. That Esau could get along with you, man. All right, here it is. You see, as Jake in his video was saying, explaining and talking about what he was going through. All right, you know, these Edomites, okay, constantly, okay, you know, being, just bullying him. All right, showing the same hatred towards him to the same ones that's locked up behind those cages, man. All right, see, what you Israelites don't understand is that this isn't about, being legally here or illegally. All right, this is about Esau, the so-called white man, showing his true horns, man. Okay, yeah, he's this way towards all you Israelites, man. All you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, regardless if you're here legally, illegal. Okay, if you're an upstanding citizen, but you're of one of the 12 tribes of Israel, hey, Esau will continue to hate you, man. Okay, he will continue to hate you, and it's been like that since the beginning of times, man. All right, and we're gonna read two specific accounts about Esau, all right, hating on Jake. Okay, this is Genesis chapter 4. And verse 8, it says, and Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain, which would be what? That same spirit is here today in the form of who? Esau. It says that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. And the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Okay, am I my brother's keeper? So, Esau just has no type of love for Jake. All right, going back since the dawn of time, man. All right, and it hasn't changed one bit at all today. Let's go ahead and read another quick account of who? Jacob and Esau, man. All right, and this is after the blessing of Isaac, the father of Jacob and Esau. All right, after Israel supplanted Esau and took the ultimate blessing. All right, so let's read about it, man. This is Genesis 27 and verse. I'm gonna go straight to the point, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Okay, so Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. All right, and that grudge that he has not been gone, has not been taken away, has not ceased. Okay, not one bit or ounce of mercy has ever sprung up from the heart of Esau, man. Okay, Esau is just all, full on hatred toward his brother Jacob, man. Okay, and it has not changed today, as we just saw in that video. All right. Well, in the video, he said that he was what would it say, half Native American, half Latino, Hispanic. All right. But nevertheless, he an Israelite, man. All right, and of course, I'm to clear it up. There is no such thing as I'm half this and half that. 20%, Caucasian, 4% Chinese, 58% this, that. No, your identity is your nationality is identified by your father's seed, man. All right, but nevertheless, he said he was either Native American or Hispanic, right? So either way, he's an Israelite, man. All right, and here it is. He's not only is he legal, right, a U.S. citizen, but he's also a part of the group, a part of the team. All right, of being ICE, of working for the higher ups, man. But here it is. Esau still hate on you, man. You see, so it's never about it being, let's get the illegals and. No, man, it's about Esau just showing his true horns in these last days, man, showing himself how much he hates the nation of Israel, man. All right, how much he hates the 12 tribes, man, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. There's Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. It says, because thou, and it's talking about Esau, it says, because thou has had a perpetual hatred. All right, now word perpetual goes into everlasting, never ending, continual. All right, so it's never gonna end, never gonna stop. So it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Okay, so Esau is constantly chasing after the Israelites by the sword. Okay, and it has been like that since the dawns of time, man. Well, what's the scripture that says from the days of John the Baptist till now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence. So the kingdom of heaven, which is who? You Israelites, are constantly being persecuted, constantly going through violence by Esau, the so-called white man. And it's not gonna stop, man. You see, it's not gonna stop. You gotta understand that Esau is not gonna change, man. All right, let's go to Jeremiah 13 and verse 23. It says, can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? All right, you look at an animal. For this instance, you look at a leopard. Can that leopard change the color of his skin, the color of the hair that grows out of it? All right, here it is. You could cut the fur down to the skin, yet that color is not gonna change, man. Those colors are not gonna change, and it's the same thing with the so-called white man, man. His true colors, which is to hate the Israelites and to be the wickedest people on the earth. Hey, that's not gonna change, man. Oh, what does it say right here? Then may he also do good. Then may he also do good that are accustomed to do evil. All right. So no, man, he cannot. ever change his feelings about you Israelites, man. Esau will always hate you, man. And that's what you got to understand. It doesn't matter if he has a smile on his face, or he looks at you like, he talks to you all friendly, okay? He may give you a thing or two. You know what the scriptures say, a gift destroyed the heart. But guess what? Esau Edom will still hate you, man. All right, this is Sirach 12 and verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. All right, so, man, never trust thine enemy, man. Okay? Because his true colors are going to show eventually, man. Okay, his true colors are going to be shown. That he hates you. He hates your guts, man. All right? Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom, man. Okay? It's not just the Northern Kingdom, and it's not just the Southern Kingdom, man. Hey, he hates both of y'all. He hates both of us. Okay? Let me grab Jeremiah 50, verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. So both Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom are going through it. All right, we're both being constantly persecuted. All right, day after day, man. All right, day after day, it's the same. It's the same old thing, man. Okay, especially that demon is especially more powerful on you, Northern Kingdom. The spirit of you thinking that Esau is with you. All right, Esau likes you because your skin may be lighter or whatever the case may be. No, man. I mean, just look at the news. Just look around, man. Rewatch that video I just played, man. Esau will never, ever love you, man. Hey, but guess what? The Lord is going to judge Esau for constantly persecuting the nation of Israel, man. This is Amos 1 and verse 11. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and they cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. Okay, so the Lord is going to punish Esau, man. He ain't gonna let him get away. Okay, you gotta understand at the same time that the Lord is punishing the nation of Israel by the way of Esau, right? At the same time, Esau, overstepped that boundary. Okay, Esau took full advantage of it, and he's still profiting it to this day of the nation of Israel's downfall, man. Okay, so the Lord gonna judge his ass, man. He ain't gonna get no mercy because he ain't show no mercy, man. So you Israelites, man, stop believing that Esau loves you. Stop believing that, if you think an Edomite, really fucks with you, and he's been through there, been with you through thick and thin, and he's been looking out for you, and he's actually genuinely cares about you, so on and so forth, that means he really ain't an Edomite, man. He may look like an Edomite, but guess what? He really more than likely an Israelite, man. You're an Israelite, man. You understand that there's a lot of so-called looking Edomites out here that are actually Jake. All right, so you got to be able to decipher those things as well, man. And at the same time, you got Edomites that look like straight up Hispanics or so-called so-called black men, right? But through the seed of their fathers are actually Edomites. You gotta again be able to decipher that, man. All right, you gotta be able to apply wisdom. All right, so Lord will, this was a quick and edifying lesson. All praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakodash. Shalom, Abad, Babal.